Hi, this is Pahrump Now. I'm Tina Trenner. You know, we've decided that so much happens in Pahrump, and it's happening so quickly that we need a show that you can watch and find out what's going on. One of the really cool things that we do is we're kind of off the cuff. We'll be honest with you. We just find something that's really interesting and we go, come on over. And that's why our guest today, Angela Goodman, welcome. You are here today to talk about barbecue.
Yes.
I'm telling you, barbecue, and you're called Q Barbecue, and you're next to
Barbecue, and we are in the Albertson Shopping Center.
Right next to Denny's.
Right next to Denny's.
Okay. Now that used to be a different barbecue place.
Yes, it was.
Okay. So I'm a vegetarian. Why? People love barbecue. I know they do. Before I was a vegetarian, I have to admit, I liked barbecue.
Yes.
So what is it that you mainly have? Is it ribs? Is there certain things that
We
you have?
Brisket, pulled pork, chicken, ribs.
Oh, you have a lot of things.
Yeah, hot links, kielbasa, and for you vegetarians, we have monster potatoes, loaded with cheese, sour cream, onions if you'd like. We specialize in our baked beans, potato salad, coleslaw, fresh baked pastries.
Angela, you've got it all going.
We do.
All right, so have you always been in the barbecue business?
For about 15 years, yes.
Oh, wow. Not here in Pahrump?
No.
Elsewhere? Where?
No.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Texas.
Well, that's the best barbecue in the world, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a good thing.
Yes.
I think people love Texas.
They do. Our barbecue, I have to say, is better than the barbecue in Texas.
Is it?
It is.
Why?
I've had several customers tell me so.
Why?
Because we cook all of our meats low and slow for 16 hours. We use a dry rub on them. We don't put any barbecue sauce on them. We leave it to the customers if they would like it. A lot of customers tell us they don't even need it because it's so good.
Oh, wait a minute. So you don't, like, drown it in all kinds of
we don't put
marinade and
nothing.
everything?
We don't put nothing.
I thought that's how you did barbecue.
You do, but when it's so good and you use such a good dry rub, you don't need any sauce. And if they would like sauce, they can add it themselves.
That is, I learned something.
Yes.
Even though I'm a vegetarian. All right, so you've brought some of your food along with you today. What do you have here?
So we have our ribs, our coleslaw, and our baked beans, and you get a dinner roll with all of our meals.
Looks delicious.
Well, thank you.
Everything except the meat, I won't say. But that's okay because there's a lot of you little carnivores out there that are looking, going,
Yes.
oh, that looks so good. I love it. So now you opened up, it's a new store. For how long have you been there now?
So we've been there 6 months. We
Okay.
closed a bit to renovate.
Okay, all right. So is business picking up? Do you see that it's good, or do you think it's like getting better and better? Because it's kind of like in Pahrump, I think it's kind of like the little engine that could. It just has to kind of get going. And I know I have a store, and it's kind of that way. My store's kind of like, and then it kind of takes off a little bit. And are you seeing that, or are you just like people going crazy? And just
I think once people tried our food, I think our business is definitely ramping up.
Coming back.
think yes, absolutely. Once they try it, we have a lot of regular customers that come back, and faithful customers that come, you know, 2, 3 times a week just to eat our food. Really? Yeah.
Wow, that's good. That speaks well. That really speaks well. So. So tell me a little bit more about why you decided to go into the barbecue business.
It's not me.
Is it a family tradition? Or?
It is. So the owner loves barbecue, and he's very great at it. And this is his passion, you would say.
Okay. Okay. All right. And so you're not the owner?
No.
Oh, my mistake. Sorry. I thought you were.
No.
So darn cute. I just thought she was the owner. So,
well, thank you.
All right. So he's owned barbecue stores before?
I believe so. Yes, he's been in the restaurant business for years and years.
Very hard business.
Very hard business.
They really say that it's the hardest business there is.
Yes.
And I think it's because you have to know how to order. Isn't that right? So you don't have waste. Because that's where you lose your money. Yeah, I don't know that much about the restaurant business, but I do know that everyone says it's the hardest business to be in.
It is.
Yeah. So tell me a little more about Q Barbecue.
So we do catering for all occasions.
Wonderful.
Up to 1,000 people.
Really?
Yes, we can cater your wedding. We can cater your Filmmaking, we can cater doctor's offices, healthcare partners, anyone in town, up to 1,000 people.
Up to 1,000. So do you bring something like this tray? Is that what you have, or do you have
No,
different
we have several different options when we cater what we bring. It depends on them. We do offer full service where we stay and we serve the people, or we offer basically half trays of everything, and we go set it up and make it look nice and pretty. And
all right, now some of the barbecue places have what's called a smoker.
Yes, we have.
Do you have one?
We do.
Is it portable?
It is not portable. We have a custom-built smoker built just for our restaurant. And basically, we cook everything for like 16 hours, low and slow.
And then you can, well, I guess I was thinking, like, if you had, we're catering, do you bring the meat is already cooked, everything's already done?
It's already smoked.
So you don't cook it there?
No.
Okay.
No,
right,
we
so
bring we bring the meat in the morning and already fresh and just came out of the pit.
Okay, so that's that. In case you're wanting to have any kind of get together, is there a minimum number? I mean, you're saying you can do 1,000, but can you do like 10 or?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
yeah, we can.
The minimum number's okay too.
Yes.
Okay, so that's kind of nice if you're having some sort of family get-together, if you're thinking about doing something that's just a whole lot of fun, and you don't want to cook. Oh,
exactly.
That's such a big deal.
And breakfast too. We do breakfast. We are offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner now.
Oh, all right. What about breakfast? What do you serve?
So for breakfast, we can serve all types of things. We have fresh baked pastries. We have muffins. We have coffee. We have breakfast burritos. We have breakfast sandwiches.
So if I want to come over there for breakfast, I can come over for breakfast.
And you can get a vegetarian egg sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good. You know, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I am going to do that. Sounds good. I do eat eggs.
Oh, okay.
You know, different vegetarians, I don't know if you know this or not, but there are vegans.
Yep.
I don't even get that. That's so hard because they don't eat anything, and they'll start poking around like, is there an egg in this bread?
Yeah.
Or is there something? And it's like,
gluten-free,
no.
or...
Yeah, gluten-free. It's like, oh, please. But, you know, I just avoid meat. I eat eggs and cheese, so I'm sure I can eat at your restaurant.
Yes, absolutely.
And, you know, I found out, too, interestingly enough, there's a lot of vegetarians in Pahrump, and people don't know that.
No.
There was a lady that opened a restaurant here, and I used to go in there, and she used to make pizzas and stuff, and I started talking to her, and she said, oh, we have so many vegetarians. I'm glad you came in because this, and this, but you obviously cater to them.
Yes.
I'm always amazed at a restaurant that opens that doesn't have a vegetarian choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I stand up and walk out. I mean, I go in, there's nothing I can eat, I leave.
Yes.
I don't necessarily have to have an entree, but it'd be nice to have like the coleslaw and the beans and the...
We do a lot of monster potatoes for the vegetarians.
What is a monster potato?
So a
That
monster
sounds so
potato
good.
is a super large potato. We slice it down the middle, baked, yes, baked for 2.5 hours, low and slow. We slice it down the middle. We put sour cream, cheese, onions, whatever your preference is on it, except for the meat. And it is a big seller for our vegetarians.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet. Sounds fabulous, too. The eggs.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm going to come over there. Because, you know, when you see a sign, when you're a vegetarian, you see a sign and you go, oh, I'm not going to go there because it's barbecue. But that's good to know.
Yes.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to remind people that you can come by, have all sorts of, you know, it's not a real big restaurant. So, like, do you have, like, groups that come there?
We absolutely do.
Okay, so how many people can you fit in there?
We can fit probably 70.
Really? Okay, I stand corrected. I thought it was a little smaller than that. Anyway, all right, so if you have a group, if you are a member of anything like the Rotary or the anything, it's a great place to go. And
we do offer senior discounts and military discounts as well.
It's a great place to go. Yeah, you guys are terrific. So, what are your plans as far as the holidays? Are you going to be doing anything for the holidays?
Oh, yes. We are going to be smoking smoked turkeys, ham.
All right, so people can order that in advance?
Absolutely. They can order that in advance, and we will even deliver it on the holidays.
Really? Okay, so how much in advance do you have to order this?
24 hours in advance.
Really? That's
Because
all?
we have to smoke our meat for 16 hours, so we need time to smoke everything.
Okay, so come in, order a ham, order a turkey, whatever you need for the holidays, and only a day in advance.
Yes.
And you take credit cards, I'm sure.
Yes, we take credit cards over the phone or cash when we get there.
Okay, all right. And you will deliver it within what radius?
Whatever time you want it delivered, that's when we'll be there by.
Okay, but how far from your store? In other words,
Okay.
you know, people maybe go 5 miles
Absolutely.
or 20 miles or, you know.
Yes,
personal
so we can, it depends. Every situation is different, but we can deliver as far, like we deliver to Tonopah.
You do?
We are.
Oh my gosh.
For big events, though, for big events.
Turkeys to Tonopah.
Yeah, but for big events, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
For big events. You know, kind of like, I'm thinking that's a long drive.
Yes.
So is there an extra charge for that?
It's all built in the, all together in the
cost?
price and the cost.
Okay, all right. So the holidays are something that are very stressful.
Yes.
They really are. And to think that you could get the ham or the turkey already cooked,
Yes.
already ready, and you
All
don't
your
have to-
sides, everything fixed up, ready to go.
because people, you know, I'll never forget the guy was my neighbor's, my girlfriend that we used to play when we were kids. Her father did everything, got the whole turkey ready, put it in the oven when he went to bed that night. Got up the next morning, smell that turkey, it's
Yeah.
fabulous. Oh my God, it's so good. And they never turned the oven on.
Oh,
So
wow.
they had no turkey for Thanksgiving. So it really is nice to avoid those sort of situations,
Absolutely.
you know.
Have it all done for you.
It's a lot of work too, you know.
Yes.
I mean, when you have like a bunch of kids, maybe when they're young and you do that, but the older you get, it just sounds so much better
Yep.
to have somebody
Do it for you.
do it for you.
Less stress.
And I guess you could do the potatoes and
Yes,
everything
potatoes.
else, I mean, not just the ham.
Absolutely.
Or the turkey, yeah.
The beans, the potatoes, the mac and cheese,
Just
everything.
everything. Well, Angela, you're a wonderful representative of Q Barbecue.
Well, thank you.
And I want to thank you for coming in today. And if you're thinking about having a party, if you're thinking about the holidays and how you're going to plan them, I think Q Barbecue is a really good place to be thinking. Go in and talk to them. Maybe just want to go in and have lunch and find out how
Absolutely.
good it really is. Yeah, I think that'll be terrific. We're coming up on a break, and we are expecting to have our illustrious sheriff here, you know, Sharon Worley. We've got some major questions for Sharon because some unbelievable things go on in Pahrump. Let's face it, this is Pahrump. I mean, we are internationally known for what they just do. That is just sort of the way Pahrump is. We know that. Am I wrong?
Right.
No, I'm right. So again, Angela Goodman, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Q Barbecue. Stick around because Sharon Worley, I've got some questions for that girl. So hang in there. This is Pahrump Now. We'll be right back.